you know that new like trailer preview hang that dropped for Fallout Season 2? It was quite good, man. Like I really enjoy everyone in Fallout Season 2, man. Like everyone in the Fallout TV series, sorry, are banging. And I fucking love the ghoul so much, man. He definitely does have like the bad, the ugly kind of vibe, man. It's really fucking cool. December though, like I seen on Twitter the other day that they said that that's the filming stopped. So I thought it'd be a wee bit sooner than December, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. Like, I want them to take their time with it. Like a lot of people, I fucking love Fallout New Vegas. So, like, obviously, going forward, a few spoilers for season one. But I'm a big fan of Fallout New Vegas. So, like, when I kind of found out that, like, they, were going to go back to the strip, and then obviously with the leaks that have came out, going to go into a wee bit of leaks now. So, obviously, once again, potential spoilers for season two, and the strip being actually just fucking destroyed by what looks to be death claws. Like, I have worries, man. I have worries for like the implications of that, because like obviously we don't know the canon ending of Fallout New Vegas, and there are things that would probably lead to the strip falling. There's the gas, the red mist from the Sierra Madre. There's the tunnelers from the Divide. There's also just the courier. Like the courier, if he sides with Caesar, like they would have dismantled the strip. Depending on your view on it, if he sided with independence and he went with yes man, there's a chance that the strip would have fell. Same with the NCR, like if the strain on resources is true and they aren't able to actually keep the strip running, then that could have resulted in a fall of it. And then of course even just fucking going with house, like there could be a stagnation, or depending on your choices during certain quests, the immortals might start an uprising which causes a divide on the strip and but like I'm a bit of an optimist, man. I really hope that the strip would kind of go on, and I do kind of have to admit I am a bit biased. It is my favorite Fallout game, so I do, like a lot of people, have that kind of bias of, oh, the courier's obviously the strongest fucking protagonist, if not the fucking chosen one from Fallout 2. One of those two guys are definitely the fucking, the de facto strongest character that you can play as, like canonically. But like, there's reasons to believe that the courier isn't actually that. At the end of the day, he is a courier. He's a postman who got shot in the fucking head. It is kind of funny to think he is like one of the strongest people in this verse. Like, like fucking 10 in all special stats, fucking OP levels of strength. But it would be shocking if that's not the case, and I am interested in seeing how they justify the strip falling apart. There is that kind of part of me that kind of hopes that like it's maybe alternate reality, like maybe in the Fallout TV show doesn't exactly line in with the games, and perhaps maybe this is a world where the courier never lived. Like what happens if like Benny actually killed him and then went on to try and take over the strip himself, like it's a possibility. If Bethesda want to get rid of the Obsidian, timeline, there's nothing stopping them from doing that if they really wanted to. Personally, would hope that they don't, but there's a lot that they could do. If I do have worries. I also seen there was one of the leaks that looked like the NCR had power armor, which I know a lot of people were kind of raging about. Which, like, I don't get the rage. Like, personally, it is kind of sad. I think if the NCR do get power armor, because I really like that lore implication during Fallout New Vegas that like they couldn't figure out how the power armor tech worked, so they just ripped out the exoskeleton and they just got really strong members of their military to just wear the armor. But as a result, it was super bulky and not really that good. But like it still protected you like better than any other fucking armor that the NCR could offer. So like they stuck with it. I thought that was so fucking cool and such like a unique thing for the NCR to do. It made them stand out from people like the Enclave and the Brotherhood of Steel. So now if they just have a power armor, well, yes, I do like it because it kind of goes back to that like idea that I feel that Obsidian are really good at kind of displaying in Fallout, but Bethesda wasn't. Being that the end of the world might have happened, but progression doesn't have to stop. New things can happen. Like there was new stuff happening, like the laser pistol and shit like that, kind of like getting upgraded and stuff during Fallout 1. Like in Fallout New Vegas, I'm kind of like trying to discover different ways of doing agriculture and stuff like that. Like there was still developments, there was still things growing, changing, being created, and it was really cool. I do feel that Bethesda doesn't really show that too much. Of course, they had things like Project Purity and Fallout 3, but a lot of the stuff does feel like it's kind of stagnated. It's kind of like there's not been that much development since the war, which, I don't know. Maybe this power armor is a good thing because then it's kind of, once again, like it's a completely new power armor from the looks of it. Anyway, I think that'd be really cool. With like maybe like the NCR maybe teamed up with like the followers of the Apocalypse or something like that, and they were able to kind of like crack power armor and make new power armor. That'd be really cool. I think that'd be cool as fuck. And then it'd be like the X01 isn't like the you know like the I think the oh no well isn't it kind of weird now that I always thought the X01 was the newest power armor, but didn't they say there's a newer power armor in Fallout 4? I forgot. I think there's a T series that's more advanced now than the X01, right? I don't remember. Because I remember there was like conjecture about kind of like new power armor and shit like out of Fallout 4. But I can't really remember, to be truthful with you. But like, be it a T series or be it the X01, like the X01 I think was kind of like just post war, wasn't it? Like it was getting developed by the Enclave and stuff like that. I can't really remember, to be honest with you. I'm talking about my ass here, gamers. But whatever it is, like it'd be cool if there is a new power armor made in like today's Wasteland. I think that'd be very fucking cool. I, if it's the NCR that do it, it's the NCR that do it. I feel like it would have been cooler if it was another faction that done it, but I'm not gonna complain. I hope that it has those kind of ranger motifs as well. Like you know, it'll be exciting to see. I'm also just excited to kind of see what the cast are up to. I can't remember his name, but the kind of comic relief scribe from the Brotherhood of Steel that got the ghoul venom put into him, like the FEV or whatever it was that got put into him. Really interested to see what happens to him. Like that will be really interesting, I think. I want to see if he's going to have like that kind of slow ghoulification. There was once again leaks. What was kind of he showed on his Instagram. I'm pretty sure it was on his Instagram story that he was getting molds of his hands made. So maybe he's actually going to become a super mutant, which would be cool. It would kind of tie into him taking FEV, obviously. Who really knows, man? Who really knows? But it's fucking cool. I'm really excited for Fallout Season 2. Coming out in December. I'm probably going to try and rewatch the series beforehand, just to kind of like try and remember some stuff in it, you know, like, I do wonder kind of, also kind of like the main story, where that's going to go, because like, I can't remember the main girl's name, but the Vault Dweller, her dad ran off, I think probably to find Mr. House or something like that at the Strip. I wonder if Mr. House is even still alive. Once again, that had its own implications, because like, I would always say that like, the courier, if the courier was around, probably, unless you're sided with House, you know, like the courier probably always deactivated, if not killed Mr. House. So then that kind of makes me think maybe we do side with House, which would make sense. Like I remember kind of seeing people talking about it. It does make sense that if we do take it as like he is just like a courier, like obviously he wants his revenge on Benny, and that's kind of what starts it. But like, he still got paid for the job, you know, and he's going to see the job to the end. So maybe that will just be the story of the courier, like canonically, and it would be like the one that would like have the least amount of waves. I think it's just, you know what, he went into the Strip, he done what he had to do with Benny, he finished the job for Mr. House, and then he just left, or like, you know, and that's it. Like, you know, like maybe there can be tales of this kind of like strange courier that done all these cool stuff, but nobody really knows. Like it's kind of like, it's almost like a myth, you know. That could be kind of cool. But who knows? Like, I'm positively optimistic. But like, I do like to yap about it, which is why this happened today. Sorry for no yap yesterday or over the weekend. I was fucking dead. I was like I said, I was traveling, and the last day, I think I caught the bugs that my mate had. And obviously it took a wee while to kick in, but like my head was fucking thumping over Sunday and Monday. But it is what it is, gamers. We ball. I'll be live tonight, more than likely. Probably playing some more Diablo 4. I done some of Diablo 4 actually last night when I was sick, and we were pretty close to getting 100 Behilits, so we'll be able to get the Brand of Sacrifice now, which is really cool. It's the main thing from the Berserk collab that I wanted, so that'll be really cool to get. And then maybe some ESO or Lord of the Rings Online. I don't really know. But lads, as always, thanks for listening to my yap. It was very funny. Fallout Season 2 will be epic. I hope it will be epic. It should be swag. And yeah, love yous, appreciate yous, kisses. Mwah, 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 mwah.